Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Des Moines, Iowa. More specifically, Roosevelt High School. Tonight's game against your Roosevelt Rough Riders against the crosstown rival Lincoln Rail Splitters. Beautiful game or beautiful day today, and looking forward to a good game. I'll have the starting lineups for you. First of all, I'm Brian Michael. Next to me doing color is Andy Wade.
You're welcome. Glad to be here.
Looking forward to a good game tonight. Just a moment here, I'll get you the starting lineups. So for the Lincoln Rail Splitters, batting first, playing left field, senior number 8, Caden Storm. Batting second, senior right fielder number 4, Carter Storm. Batting third, shortstop senior Nico Luna, number 1. Cooper King is the senior, batting fourth, playing third base, number 24. Reese Martin, the senior, playing second base, batting fifth. Sean Albright, a senior, DH, batting sixth. Mateo Rivas, a senior, first baseman, batting seventh. And Brandon Canny, a senior center fielder, batting eighth. And Brandon Chapman, a senior catcher, batting ninth. And pitching for the Rails today is number 28, Zach Williams, a senior. For your Rough Riders tonight, leading off, number 1, Will Armstrong, playing shortstop, senior. Batting second is number 5, Alex Pendergast, senior, playing catcher tonight. Batting third is number 3, Niall Foss, a senior. He's pitching. He'll be your starting pitcher tonight. Batting fourth, number 7, Sam Nicolino, a senior. He is the DH this evening. Batting fifth, number 14, Aiden Brown, a senior right fielder. Batting sixth, number 26, Jaden Singleton, a senior center fielder. Batting seventh, number 13, Will Tyler, a senior, playing first base. Number 8, number 20, Jamison Patton, a freshman, playing third base. And batting ninth, number 19, Kieran Bailey, a junior, playing left field. And pitching tonight for your Rough Riders is Niall Foss. Well, I'd like to thank Roosevelt Athletics and the Iowa High School Athletic Association for allowing us to broadcast this sub-state game. If you recall, we weren't quite sure if we were going to be able to do this game, so appreciate the opportunity. A couple of public service announcements from the Iowa High School Athletic Association. First, on sportsmanship, the Iowa High School Athletic Association would like to take this opportunity to remind you that sportsmanship starts with you. Good sportsmanship means showing respect to student athletes, coaches, officials, schools, and to those around you, regardless of how an event is going. Good sportsmanship shows character, accountability, and sets a positive example on and off the field. The Iowa High School Athletic Association thanks you for being a good sport for tonight's game.
Please rise. We'll have our national anthem.
And now the national anthem. One more announcement from the Iowa High School Athletic Association regarding officials. The Iowa High School Athletic Association needs your help to add registered sports officials in the 2019 to 2020 school year. Officials are needed at all levels in the IHSAA sanctioned sports. Officiating allows you to stay close to the action while serving as a community leader. And in Iowa, high school and junior high games can't take place without them. Visit IAHSAA.org or highschoolofficials.com for more information. Help the IHSAA add one today. Thank you. Well, Andy, big matchup tonight between the Riders and the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, they just came off a doubleheader on Monday where Roosevelt was able to take two from the Rail Splitters. I think they won 5-4 and 10-6, and so yeah, kind of looking at the overall season stats of both teams, I think it's safe to say the first team to get to 7 runs might be the winner of this game. Which is harder to do. It's easier to say. But if you look at 1 run per 3 outs, 1 run every inning, you get to that point. But if we can get a cricket number up here or there, I think good things are going to happen. So.
Yeah, I agree, Andy. One thing I want to mention too is Roosevelt's coming off that sweep, obviously, of Lincoln, and they've played well lately. And I think, for me, one of the keys to this game, especially when going into state, one of the things the Riders need to improve is their base running. We've seen a couple pickoffs, a couple mistakes on the base pass. It's not hustle. This team will always hustle. It's just, those little things that kind of run you out of an inning here or there. So let's watch and see if they've made some adjustments over the last couple games.
Yep.
Well, Niall Foss is on the mound. Niall has had 3 starts this year. He's got a 1-1 record. He's walked 11. One of probably his best stats, he got 28 strikeouts in under 20 innings, 19 innings. So we're ready to go here. So batting first for Lincoln is number 8, Caden Storm. Caden's a senior playing left field today. So the first pitch of your CMIL Metro Champs State run. The pitch, fastball for a strike low. Good pitch there by Niall. Way to start the game off with a strike. Pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Evens count at 1-1. Niall's got a pretty low ERA at 1.21 too, so they're going to have to put the ball in play to score any runs off of Niall. Foul ball right back to our booth here. Sorry about the delay in call there. Good pitch by Niall. Fastball. A little up, but Storm just fouled it off.
Good thing we have this chain link in front of us.
Yeah, that fence kind of saved my face. So the count's 1-2. Nobody out. Foul ball off to the right side. Hopefully it doesn't hit my truck.
One of the things about being a warm, it helps the pitchers, just on their arm, they stay loose, they don't get tight or those type of things. So if he can gel in this first inning, that's going to pay dividends going down into the stretch of the innings.
Ball in the dirt for ball 2, evens the count. 2-2. The other thing we've seen on these hot nights is the ball carrying too. And the wind actually has died down a little bit. It was blowing in from right field, and the flag's not moving right now. So, but these hot nights, it seems to carry out to left and center field. We've been out here for a few of these hot nights. 2-2 pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. Good pitch by Niall. If he gets that call today, it's going to be a long day for Lincoln.
Number 4, Carter Storm.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to go get. You got that outside low You know, the only thing a batter can really do is just kind of slap at it, and hopefully it gets a little bit of air, gets into right field. But
Batting second for the Rails is Carter Storm, senior, playing right field tonight. Strike one low. Down in the zone.
looks like the umpire is really going to get these guys to swing the bat. You know, it's kind of a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, that called third strike was definitely on the black, if anything, and that was right at the knees. So if he can stay there, ball one high. If he can stay there, yeah, like you're saying, that low outside pitch to a right-hander. I mean, there's just really not a lot you can do with it. Foul it off maybe and hope for a mistake the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Niles up in the count again. He's getting one out. No one on. I'll run through the defense here. Next batter. Great pitch there. Looks like a changeup up high in the zone for strike three. So Niall Foss is pitching. Alex Pendergast is behind the plate playing catcher. Will Tyler is playing first. Jaden Morris playing second. Will Armstrong is shortstop. JP, Jamison Patton at third base. Kieran Bailey left field. Jaden Singleton in center field. Base hit. Line drive to left field. Ball gets by Kieran. Kieran goes back to the fence, throws to the cutoff man, and the ball's in. And Nico Luna is in for a double. You didn't get to Nika. He's a senior this year, batting third, playing shortstop. And then finally, Aiden Brown is in right field for the Riders.
Yeah, he just got that, you know, kind of now left the pitch up, and he was able to just kind of turn on it, get a nice line drive, and then I think Kieran kind of misread the play, got behind him, and that's what got the double.
So up next for the Rail Splitters is Cooper King. Ball gets away from Alex. Runner advances to third base. That was a ball in the dirt.
Well, right now, just, you know, focus on the hitter. Nothing's hurt. You know, let your defense work. You have 2 strikeouts. You know, just kind of continue to pitch strikes and see if you can get to the third out.
Yeah, I mean, Alex has been up in the counts. That double, like you said, was kind of a line drive base hit that turned into a double. Ball too low. So, like you said, just settle down here. We got 2 outs. So the count is 2-0. There's 2 outs. Runner on third base for the Rails. Two-0 pitch. Foul ball into the Riders' dugout. Cooper King is coming into this game batting .339. He's got 9 RBIs, so he can hit. Foul ball. Evens the count at 2-2. Way to battle back here, Alex. You know, we have 17 seniors on this ball club, and we had senior night the other night. But tonight, in between innings, we're going to take a little time to introduce you to our seniors, and talk a little bit about them and what their plans are after school.
Yeah, pretty neat. I mean, just kind of a tribute to them.
2-2 pitch high. Full count. 2 outs.
Tribute to our seniors. You know, last time to kind of be able to suit up here at home.
Yeah, it's a big day. Ball down in the dirt. Gets away from Alex, but runner holds. So now we have Reese Martin, a senior, to the plate for the Rail Splitters. Reese is batting .384 for the season. Kind of a little reset here. We've got 2 outs, runner on first and third for the Rail Splitters. First pitch swing and a miss. Strike one. Seen a lot of balls in the dirt this inning from Nile. See if he can make an adjustment here.
Well, I think he was trying to keep it low just because he's been getting those calls, you know, and then just kind of, you know, missing on the clock where he needs to release point.
Swing and a miss, strike two. You know, I think you're seeing something else here, Andy, too, with King on first base. You got first and third, and no one's going anywhere. I think Alex's presence behind the plate is being felt here. Made some good throws during warm-ups. The 0-2 pitch. Runner goes. Fly ball, right field. Aiden's underneath it, makes the catch for the third out.
Jump out there, Aiden Brown hauls down the third out. Lincoln leads 2. We go to the bottom of 1.
So Alex worked himself out of a little trouble there with 2 outs. And that will bring up the Rough Riders. So as I mentioned before, we're going to, you know, it's been an odd season for these seniors, and we're just thankful that they got to suit up for the Rough Riders and play their last year. So we're going to run through a couple of them here the first inning, and we'll do 2 every inning or so. So the first up in our senior spotlight is number 1, Will Armstrong. Will will attend Wartburg College in Waverly, Iowa, to study sports, media, and business administration, and he will also play baseball for the Wartburg Knights. Will's best memory is hitting 2 home runs this season at Fort Dodge. 1 was a grand slam. Will's grateful for the influence of his father. My dad has supported me to be a better person and a player from the start of Little League. I think something every dad wants to hear.
Yeah, absolutely.
The second senior we're going to talk about this inning is number 2, Alex Niggett. Alex is injured this year. We could certainly have used him. This fall, Alex will attend University of Iowa to study business and play baseball for the Iowa Hawkeyes. Alex's favorite memory is his first varsity home run his sophomore year. Alec is grateful for the influence of his parents. Both my parents have taught me how to work hard and to go after my dreams. Good job, Alec. Well, starting off for your Rough Riders, number 1, Will Armstrong, senior, playing second base tonight. Will's batting .405 this year with 2 home runs, 19 RBIs. See if he can get us started here. And on the mound for the Rails is number 28, Zach Williams. Zach's 4 starts. His record's 2-2. Pop fly, center field. Center fielder's going way back. It's over his head. And Will is in for a stand-up double.
See his first pitch and attacked it. I kind of like that, you know, just going after it, being very aggressive, and gets a double.
You know, the center fielder was kind of ranging over. He wasn't really sprinting. I think, like I said, that ball just carried out towards left center and just got over his head. So that brings number 5, Alex Pendergast, the senior. He's playing catcher tonight. Alex is batting .417. He leads the team with 5 home runs and 24 RBIs. Pickoff play at second base. He's in. That was closer than it probably should have been.
Well, I think, you know, we want him to get dirty. You know, get down, make them throw the ball down into the dirt to get you.
First pitch, high, ball 1. Yeah, you like seeing Will jump on that first pitch. Second pitch, foul ball, left field line. Riders coming out here pretty aggressive tonight with the bats. So 1-1 is the count. Have a runner on second base, nobody out. Pitch. Pitch was high. Alex fouled it off.
I think Alex thought maybe that might be a breaking ball that would break a little bit more than it did. Kind of weighed back on it and then just missed it.
Counts now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Will kind of dancing over there at second base, and Williams fakes the throw over there to get him back. Tell you what, I think Will's getting in his head a little bit. He's paying a lot of attention to him. There's the breaking ball, foul ball, just down third baseline. Hit it hard, just foul. So now the count is 1-2 on Alex. The pitch. Another foul ball, straight back. It's 4 foul balls by Alex this at bat. Count still 1-2. Big hole on the right side. Foul ball again. He's definitely making him earn it.
Big battle here, and usually when these at-bats go as long as they do, usually the pitcher wins, but hopefully, Alex has got something up his sleeve.
Yeah, like a slapper to right between second and first. The pitch. Hits Alex in the shoulder. It was a breaking ball, so I don't think it really hurt him too much, but took one for the team. So that brings up number 3, Niall Foss. He's pitching tonight. Niall is batting an even .400 for the season. He's got 2 home runs, 9 RBIs.
Number 3, Niall Foss.
So Niall comes to the plate here with a runner on second and first, nobody out. You hate to see the pitcher hit a batter there 1-2.
Right, yep.
First pitch to Niall. Curveball in for strike 1.
That was a good at bat though, by Pendergast. Just keeping it alive, making him throw more pitches, and that's what led to it.
That's exactly right. Pickoff play at second base. Almost went into center field. Shortstop made a good play. They're giving a lot of attention there to Will. Not sure why. Swing and a miss, strike 2. I mean, he's not taking a very large lead in my opinion, but
right, especially with the lefty up. Catcher has perfect eyes and able to throw to third. So I wouldn't think that there would be much of a play other than a bunt.
So 0-2 here to Niall. The pitch outside. Still no one out. The pitch. High, ball 2. Went with a fastball there. Comes to 2-2. Curveball. Fly ball. Left field's hooking. Oh, just off his glove. So Will's gonna come around and score. And there's a play at third base, he's safe. Nice hit there by Niall. Hit kind of a little blooper. It was slicing away from the left fielder.
Well, it was an outside pitch, so that was what he needed to do, was just be able to push that into left field. The left fielder got over there, dove for it, but it went off his glove, rolled away, and we were able to get everybody up 2 bases.
Yeah, a good piece of hitting here. It looks like we got a couple pinch runners.
Also running
Number 6, Jaden Kroger, comes in at second base. And number 10, Shea Stickle, comes in to run at third base. That brings to the plate number 7, Sam Nicolino. Sam was super hot the last couple games, especially against AIM. So Sam's hitting .341 with 22 RBIs this season. Kind of a blooper right to first base. He's under it. Makes the catch in foul territory. Runners do not advance. So that brings to the plate number 14, Aiden Brown. Aiden's batting .348 this year, 2 home runs, 15 RBIs. First pitch, strike 1. Good pitch there by Williams.
And on that pitch right there, if he was able to get a bat on there, get it to the right side, at least get one in on the ground.
Here comes the pitch, ball 1 low. So kind of a reset here. We've got second and third, 1 out. Aiden Brown at the plate for the Rough Riders. The pitch, foul ball down the left field line. That'll bring the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looks like Lincoln's making some defensive adjustments to the outfield. Here's the pitch, ground ball to shortstop. He boots it. Everyone's going to be safe. And Shea Stickle scores for the Rough Riders.
Aiden Brown hits it hard, scores a run. Now at the plate for Roosevelt, number 26, Jaden Singleton.
Now we got first and third. Now we'll see what the Rough Riders decide to do. If we try to take the base on the first pitch, wait a little bit, see what Jaden does with it. It's that cat and mouse game right now.
Next up for the Rough Riders, Jaden Singleton. Oh, sorry. Got a pickoff play at first base, and Aiden got picked off at first base. So now we have 2 outs, runner at third. Jaden Singleton at the plate for the Rough Riders. Jaden's batting .206 with 11 RBIs. Jaden's had the worst luck, I think, of any senior this year. He's hit the ball so well. It just seems like he hits it everyone. Here's ball 1.
Yeah, and that pickoff, he jumped a little bit. Looks like we were getting ready to go to second, probably stealing, and that little hesitation got us.
The pitch. Ball outside.
And that was the little things that you were talking about at the beginning of the game. Those can be inning killers.
Absolutely. Well, we've got 2 runs here. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Runner at third base for Jaden. Ball 2 in the dirt. Ball 3, excuse me, in the dirt. Yeah, you get first and third, and the guy's going, and sometimes you just got to be patient. Ball in the dirt, gets behind the catcher, play at the plate. He's safe. Ball gets away. First baseman's backing up the play. So on ball 4, the ball gets behind the catcher on what I would call a wild pitch.
Yep.
And the runner advances and scores.
Hustle, Jaden. Now batting for Roosevelt, number 13, Will Tyler.
Yeah, and Kroger, he came in, he had a hard slide. Got Williams kind of in the glove hand a little bit. He's just kind of shaking it off right now. I think he'll be all right.
So Ryder's got 3 in right at this point. Jaden's going. Catcher throws from his knees, makes a great throw. Catches Jaden at second base.
Riders score 3. We go to the top of 2. Go Riders.
So at the end of the first inning, Riders 3, Rails 0.
Yeah, got our crooked number, so that's what we want.
So we're going to keep going with our senior spotlight. Next up is number 3, Niall Foss, our pitcher tonight. This fall, Niall will attend Parkland College in Champaign, Illinois, where he'll study science and play baseball for the Parkland Cobras. His best baseball memory is throwing a no-hitter against ADM his junior year and having a lot of family members there that day to see it. Niall is grateful for the influence of his Papa Don. Quote, he taught me to be a better person and to chase my dreams. Next up is number 4, Jaden Williams. This fall, Jaden will be attending Southwestern Community College to study marketing and continue his baseball career. Jaden's best baseball memory is his first varsity appearance on the mound. Jaden is grateful for the influence of, quote, all the people who have helped me improve my pitching throughout the years. Thanks, Jaden. It's fun to watch you guys. Well, Andy, Niles back on the mound here. He had a little bit of a rough first inning after getting the first 2 outs pretty quick. Gave up a base hit and had a guy on third base, but shut him down there for the 3rd out.
Yeah, and just kind of getting in a groove, and I think he was getting the low call strike, and so he on the base hit he left that one up, and then I think he was trying to get down low, and just kind of kept things in the dirt, just trying to find that release point. So I think if he can consistently find that low strike, he's going to find a lot of success.
Hitting for the Rail Splitters now is number 5, Sean Albright, senior DH. First pitch low for ball 1. Sean is batting .345 on the year with 10 RBIs. So 1-0 is the count. Ball slips out of Niles' hands there for ball 2. Yeah, that's one of the things too. The downside of having a hot and humid night, it's a little slick out there. The pitch. Strike 1. Counts now 2-1. Great crowd here tonight, Andy. It looks like the stands are as full as they can be for the rules, and then there are just dozens of people in the outfield with their folding chairs. It's good to see. Strike 2. Good pitch there by Nile. Like, he's doing what you're saying, Andy. He's staying low in that zone, and he's getting that call. Pretty smart.
Yep.
And as a catcher, you've got to, understand that and know you're going to get some balls in the dirt. Here's the pitch. Line drive. Center field. Slicing away from Jaden. He can't get there. Ball goes to the fence. Jaden hits the cutoff man. And Albright's in for a stand-up double.
Yeah, that's a good quality hit right there. Nothing you can do about that. Saw it and saw one he could drive, drove it.
Yeah, that ball just sliced away from Jaden. I mean, normally he'll track that down if it was straight, but it was slicing away from him. Couldn't make the play. So we got a runner at second base for Mateo Rivas, senior. Mateo's playing first base tonight. Squares around the bunt. Lays down a bunt straight to Nile. Nile makes the play at first base. Good smart play there by Nile. He bobbled it just a little bit, but gathered himself and made a good throw to first base.
Yeah, so Lincoln's just going to play that small ball where, in second, you get the guy to third base. See if you can't get one of the 3 that you just gave up back. A little base hit, anything on the ground, we'll score.
So now we have 1 out here for Brandon Canny, senior center fielder, batting 8th for the Rail Splitters. Squares around the bunt as well. Bunts down first baseline. Throw to the plate. He's out. Good.
Got him.
So he squares around the bunt again with 1 out. He bunted towards first base. He was charging all the way, made the play at home.
Yeah, it will. He saw he squared and he took off from first base.
Now batting for Lincoln, number 22, Brandon Chapman.
And if that play wasn't there, they did, Roosevelt did have first base covered also, so they did have that play. Just, they didn't have time. So, good play by the Riders.
Absolutely. You kind of look at the game as give and take, and we kind of gave that first inning with some of that base running, and now we got one back.
Yep.
So that brings to the plate the number 9 hitter for the Rail Splitters, number 22, Brandon Chapman. Brandon's batting 160 this season, 8 RBIs. The pitch, foul ball. Runner was going, must have been a hit and play, or hit and run, excuse me. But the pitch was fouled off. Evens count at 1-1. So, quick reset here. 2 outs, runner on first base. The count's now 1-1 to Chapman. See if he runs here. Oh, caught him leaning, but he got back in.
Just got there. I think the throw was just to the left of Will. You know, if it would have been more to the right side, we would have had him.
Yeah, I think maybe we know what's going to happen here. The 1-1 pitch. Ball outside. Two outs, 2-1 count. Pitch in the dirt. Great play by Alex. Throws behind the runner at first. He's safe. You know, if that pitch maybe would have been high and outside,
yep,
he would have had a little better throw at that. But he made a close play with a bad pitch to throw down. So the count's now 3-1. We have 2 outs. Runner on first base. Got time here at the plate. Looks like we need to move the rosin bag down off the mound a little bit. Niall complies. So I'm kind of curious here, Andy, if they run on a 3-1 count, but we're going to find out in a second. Comes the pitch. Runner stays. Ball 4, high. So this kind of mirrors last inning where we got a couple outs and now we got some base runners.
Yeah, and I think you continue to pitch strikes, right? And you keep the ball down low. Don't leave it up where they can elevate it and hit a gap. You know, and defensively, you know, we've been pretty good all year, and so let your defense work.
Alex, the quick trip out to the mound there to talk to Niall, I think just to kind of calm him down here and say, hey, we have 2 outs. So any square one here for the Riders gets us out of this inning. At the plate is the leadoff hitter, Caden Storm, senior left fielder. Caden's 0 for 1 tonight. Pitch, curveball high. One ball, no strikes. 2 outs, runner on second and first. The pitch. Strike 1. That's that fastball low.
Yeah, and I think if he can just stay right there, you know, keep that fastball right there, I think you'll be just fine.
One and one to count. Pitch in the dirt for ball 2. Good stop there by AP. Keep the runners from advancing. You know, Niall's got 35 pitches right now. 21 strikes, 14 balls. I can see that ratio a little higher on strikes to balls. Niall will settle down here. Pitch. Ball low. Another 3-1 count here to the Lincoln batter. Three-one pitch. Strike high.
I don't think the Lincoln fans like that call, but goes to a full count anyway.
Yeah, 3-2, 2 outs. Runners will probably take off here on the pitch. You know, this is where, as an infielder, just knock it down and save a run. if anything, get it out. Big pitch here by Nile. Foul ball, right side. We're going to do it again. See if Nile can take advantage of that called strike for strike 2.
Yeah, just win the battle, you know.
So we have a runner first and second, 2 outs, full count. Got time here at the plate. Nile was taking a little too much time there for the batter. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, foul ball, but AP caught it. So strike 3. Good job by Nile there. So continuing our senior spotlight, we're going to start with number 5, Alex Pendergrass, catching tonight. This fall, Alex will attend Kirkwood Community College and play baseball for the Kirkwood Eagles. His best baseball memory is hitting a home run in his first at-bat of the season his junior year. Alex is grateful for the influence of his mom, my mom's unreal work ethic to provide no matter what. Thanks, Alex. Next up is Sam Nicolino, number 7. This fall, Sam will be attending DMAC in Boone to study criminal justice and journalism and play baseball for the DMAC Bears. His best baseball memory is hitting his first varsity home run against Johnston last season. Sam is grateful for the influence of his dad and his uncle Jared. Quote, "They have pushed me hard to be the best I can be at baseball, no matter what the situation." Thanks, Sam. It's good to have you in the neighborhood, too. Would be remiss if we didn't speak about our sponsors, and Hertz Donuts, which helps us kind of set up this broadcast, and Price Chopper on Ingersoll, who provides the Rough Riders all the water they need on these hot days. So next up for the Riders is number 13, Will Tyler. Will takes ball 1 in the dirt, strike 1.
Oh, slaps that one right.
Line drive, right field. Great hit there by Will. Will takes first base. We have, I think maybe that ball might have hit the right fielder in the mouth on the hop. That's Carter Storm. He's a senior, or actually he's switching gloves.
I think maybe something happened with his glove. Might have put a hole through it because he went up to try to get it and it kind of went through. So I think broke the leather strap. So
it was hard hit.
It was a good hit. I mean, it was outside. Will just kind of put his barrel out, put it right to right field. So
next up for the Riders is number 20 freshman Jamison Patton playing third base. JP's hitting .279 on season, 10 RBIs. Had a big hit against Ames in extra innings and actually scored the winning run that game.
Yeah,
ball
big
one
double,
high.
Big
Sorry.
double in that game.
Pickoff move at first base. He's safe. He's got a good pickoff move for a righty. One-zero pitch to JP. Swing and a miss. It was a high fastball. 1-1. Ball outside, fastball outside. While we're in between pitches here, I'd like to thank the Des Moines Oak Leaf Hockey Club for providing the equipment tonight to bring you the game. Eddie and I both have sons on the Oak Leafs hockey team. Strike one low to JP. I think we just got one back there. Strike two, excuse me. So the count's 2-2. Will Tyler at first base for the Rough Riders. No one out. Curveball outside. JP just held up on that one. So now the count is full, 3-2. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. JP fouls it off. I'd like to also thank Ace Hardware, Parish Law Firm, and Brick Gentry Law Firm for sponsoring Roosevelt baseball. Here's the pitch, 3-2. Line drive up the middle by JP. Will kind of hesitated there in between second base, not knowing if he was going to catch that ball. But,
I think it was smart base running. He got to a point where, you know, he got about 2/3 way, and he's like, okay, I'm going to make sure that's down. So good base running there. Great hit by JP.
Now batting for the Rough Riders, number 2, Kieran Bailey.
Up next for the Rough Riders, Kieran Bailey, number 2. I incorrectly said 19 because that's what's in our scorebook, but Kieran's number 2. We all know that. Squares around the bunt. Foul ball. So quick reset here. Nobody out. Runner at first and second. We got a Kieran has one strike on him at this point in time. Infield corners in. Comes the 0-1 pitch. Squares around the bunt again. Bunt straight back to the pitcher. He catches it on the fly and doubles up JP on first base.
Nice play by Albright off the hill, 2 outs.
Yeah, that's not what you wanted right there. You know, pitcher, I think maybe even knew he was going to bunt and threw it high.
Now batting for Roosevelt, number 1, Will Armstrong.
Bailey went up to get it, but it went, you know, kind of a pop-up back to the pitcher. He could have went to second base if he really wanted to.
That brings up the leadoff hitter, Will Armstrong, senior shortstop tonight. He's 1 for 1 with a double. Led off the game with a nice double. So we have 2 outs, runner on second base. Ball high. Brings the count to 2-0. You know, and it's, you know, you can't say that's on base running. Obviously, it was the bunt that kind of caused that. Oops, strike 2 on the out, or strike 1, excuse me, on the outside corner of the plate. I mean, JP was kind of in no man's land at that point in time. He's got to go on contact. So, curveball, high fly ball, right field. Right fielder's going back. Now he's coming back in and makes the catch with his new glove. So, promising inning comes to a sputter. Riders scored no runs.
Top of 3, 3-0 Riders.
Continuing our senior spotlight, we have number 8, Caleb Hintz. After high school, Caleb plans to join the IBEW Local Union 347 to become an electrical apprentice. His favorite baseball memory is all the summers spent around the Velt. That's short for Roosevelt, if you guys don't know. Caleb is grateful for the guidance and influence of former softball coach John Bianchi. Coach Bianchi was always wanting me to get better and was always caring. Next up is Jackson Neff, number 9. This fall, Jack will attend Ellsworth Community College in Iowa Falls to study mechanical engineering and play baseball for the Ellsworth Panthers. His best baseball memory is not being hurt for his senior year with the Riders. Jack is grateful for the influence of his dad, quote, for helping me be the best person I can be on and off the baseball field. Thanks, Jackson. A couple more sponsors here. ADIO Chiropractic. We got Coach and Dr. Stickle sitting behind us. Thank you for sponsoring. We have Isoret's Drill and Drum Corps, Paragon IT Professionals, UBS, CERN Calcium Company, Larry's Window Service, Betcher Landscape, Engel and Meharry PLC, Raccoon Valley Little League, where a lot of these guys started out, DMOS, Ryan Companies, and Structured Supply Minnesota Cabinets. Thanks to all our sponsors.
I'd like to have a shout out to Joe Mahoney, who's taking the photos of all the activities for Roosevelt. And those are the photos we're using to kind of present the seniors. And so I want to thank him for providing those for us.
Well, we go to the top of the third inning. We have the number 2 hitter for Lincoln, Carter Storm. Carter's 0 for 1 tonight. Pitch low, ball 1. You know, the Riders put up 3 runs in the bottom of the first. Had a promising inning at the bottom of the second, but couldn't push one across. See if Niall can settle down here a little bit. Strike low. Getting that low strike every time.
Yep.
And he's calling it both ways, which is all you can ask. 1-1 pitch. Curveball. Strike 2. Beautiful curveball there by Niall. If you're not sure that's coming, I don't know if you're going to swing at that. That's a pitch that puts a smile on your face.
Yep.
Great pitch now. 1-2 pitch. Just inside. Evens the count at 2-2. You know, Niall's got 43 pitches at this point in time, top of the third. So he's see if he can be a little more efficient here this inning. The pitch. Strike. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Well, it seems like the first 2 innings we've been able to get the first 2 outs, and then that's when the pitch counts start getting a little bit higher. You know, if we can get a quick inning, or once we get our 2 outs, that get that third out a little bit quicker than we have.
Swing and a miss here by Nico Luna, the senior shortstop, for strike 1. Nico is 1 for 1 today. He had a double. Kind of a slicer away from Jaden. Or actually, no, that was a line drive to left field that just got by Kieran. Foul ball.
Well, we noticed at the beginning of the game that there wasn't really a breeze. The flag wasn't moving. Now the flag's looking like it's going straight out left field. So that could play a little bit differently when you get the ball up in the air.
Yeah, absolutely. When I first got here, it was actually coming the other way. It was coming from the east. Now it's heading north towards Chamberlain.
Oh.
Nice curveball again by Niall for strike 3. If he can, even the lefties, if he can throw that pitch.
Right.
It's a knee buckler type curveball that just catches the plate. That brings to the plate for the Rails Cooper King. King is 0 for 0 with a walk today. 2 outs. The pitch. High fly ball center field. Singleton's going way back. Calls him off. Makes the catch. That's what you want to do right there, Andy. With we just, we'd mentioned trying to be a little more efficient. There we go.
Especially once we got 2 outs. We got our second out, and then all of a sudden, next pitch, there's your third one. So,
well, we're going to continue here with our senior spotlight. So tonight is number 13, Will Tyler. This fall, will attend the University of Iowa and study computer science and English. His best baseball memory is a walk-off hit against Norwalk his junior year. Will is grateful for the influence of his parents and grandpa, quote, for embracing my love of baseball and encouraging me. We're going to do our second PSA tonight for the Iowa High School Athletic Association on sportsmanship. The Iowa High School Athletic Association would like to take this opportunity to remind you that sportsmanship starts with you. Good sportsmanship means showing respect to student athletes, coaches, officials, schools, and to those of you around you, regardless of how an event is going. Good sportsmanship shows character, accountability, sets a positive example on the field. The IHSAA thanks you for being a good sport for tonight's game. That brings to the plate for the Rough Riders, senior Alex Pendergast. Alex was hit by pitch in the first inning. Takes ball one. Foul ball behind us. Evens count at 1-1. The pitch. Strike on the outside corner of the plate. We've seen that call all night. Counts now 1-2 to AP. Here's the pitch. Curveball. Alex just got a piece of that, fouled it off.
Good
Good
to
pitch.
see him just stay in there, right? Keep your feet in there, wait for that. You know it's coming up high, and then at the last moment,
1-2. Same curveball, fouled off again. It was actually a good play by both players. It was a good pitch and a good piece of hitting there by AP. Looks like AP's getting a little help there from Brandon Chapman. He had a B on him. Brandon saved the day. The pitch. Fastball, line drive. Foul ball. AP's seeing the ball well.
Yep. This is just like his previous at bat. He's seen a lot of pitches. And he won the last one by getting hit by a pitch. See if he can win the second one here.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Not sure AP agreed with that, but like we said, they're giving the outside part of the plate the entire game.
Yep.
Number 3, Niall Foss at the plate. Niall's 1 for 1. He was the one that hit the double over the center fielder's head. One out. Foul ball. Zach's stats at this point. Zach Williams, pitcher for the Lincoln Rail Splitters. He's got 45 total pitches, 15 balls, 30 strikes. So he's peppering the zone, no doubt. Doing a good job. Riders got on him the first inning. Had a promising bottom of the second. Now one out here in the bottom of the third. Oh, 1 pitch, high and outside, ball 1. Here comes the pitch. Curveball in the dirt for ball. Count now 2-1, 1 out, no one on. Rough Riders up 3-0. Here comes the pitch. Ball in the dirt, 3-1.
Williams kind of working fast. Get the ball right back from the catcher, and he's coming home with it quick.
Shows some confidence. Strike right down the middle. Makes the count full here for Niall. Here comes the pitch. Curveball in the dirt, ball 4. Good at bat there by Niall. Have time on the field here.
Looks like we got Koger coming in.
Yep, Koger.
Courtesy run.
Koger's got good speed.
Now batting for Roosevelt, number 7, Sam.
Well, when I saw the catcher for Lincoln's arm, throwing from the knee, and he threw a bullet, so I don't know if we're going to be.
Yeah, Koger's got 14 stolen bases. I think when I looked at his stats, he was like 14 for 14. So, Sam Nicolino at the plate for the Riders. Sam's 0 for 1 today with a fly out. Another pickoff play at first base.
Koger doesn't really have an overall big lead over there at first.
Yeah, Chapman's got a good arm. Line drive right up the middle. center fielder kind of bobbled it. Base hit here for Sam.
Nicolino, line drive into center field. Base hit.
Sam's been hot lately.
Yeah, not an overpowering hit. Just let the barrel do the work
Now
and
batting, number
hit it right up the
14,
middle.
Aiden
Timed it well.
Brown.
And that guy's got in first and second. See if we can't do something here. At least push one across.
Absolutely. Aiden Brown at the plate for the Riders. Aiden's 0 for 1. Reached on an error. Pitch was inside, but Aiden couldn't hold up and went around. Strike one. Runners at first and second for the Riders. One out. Here comes the pitch. Curveball, ground ball to second base. Slow roller. That'll advance the runners. Aiden's thrown out to first base. Does his job there. Moves the runners over.
Two away. Now batting
Yeah, a little thing right there. You know,
Number
at least
26,
moving guys up.
Singleton.
You know, with 2 outs, you get 2 guys in scoring position. Jaden can find some green somewhere. You know, that's 2 runs coming in.
Jaden comes to the plate here. He walked his first time at the plate, takes strike one. How we'd love to see Jaden get going here. Ball outside. Evens the count at 1-1. 2 outs, runner at second and third for the Riders. And Williams is working fast. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. 2-1. Makes it kind of hard to get our sponsors in, like
Right.
Hertz Donuts.
Right.
Because if there's a home run, it's a Hertz Donut dinger. Here comes the pitch. 2-1. Strike low.
Yeah, it's
Tough pitch to hit.
Tough to get that pitch.
Yep.
They've been calling it all night. All night. Both
Absolutely.
sides, so.
Got to come up to the plate expecting that pitch, looking for that. So we have 2-2 count here. 2 outs. Runner at first, or excuse me, third and second. Foul ball. Still 2-2 here. 3-0 Rough Riders after a 3-run bottom of the first. 2-2 pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss by Jaden.
Riders lead 2. We go to the top of 4. 3-0.
So we're going to continue our senior spotlight with number 14, Aiden Brown. This fall, Aiden will attend DMAC in Boone to play baseball for the DMAC Bears. Aiden's best baseball memory is hitting 3 home runs in one game in Raccoon Valley Little League. Aiden is grateful for the influences of his mom. Quote, "She has taught me to work hard and persevere." Number 18, Sam McFarland. This fall, Sam will be attending Coe College in Cedar Rapids, studying political science and playing baseball for the Cohawks. Sam's best baseball memory is pitching against Valley this year. Riders swept Valley, with Sam contributing to the shutout in the second game. Sam is grateful for the influence of his dad. He taught me almost everything I know about pitching. We're also going to do our last PSA for the Iowa High School Athletic Association on officials. The Iowa High School Athletic Association needs your help to add registered sports officials in the 2019-2020 school year. Officials are needed at all levels in all IHSAA sanctioned sports. Officiating allows you to stay close to the action while serving as a community leader, and in Iowa, high school and junior high school games can't take place without them. Visit iahsaa.org or highschoolofficials.com for more information. Help the IHSAA add one today. Something you and I have talked about a little bit.
Yeah. Talked about going, being an umpire and officiating, but I kind of like this seat a little better.
Yeah. We don't get yelled at as much over here.
Not yet.
Yeah, not so far. Well, we have Niall Foss still on the mound for the Rough Riders. Niles pitched a shutout at this point in time. Reese Martin comes to the plate for the Rail Splitters. Reese is 0 for 1 with a flyout. Will had a great top of the third inning. Let's see if he can keep that momentum here. Here comes the pitch. Strike. Swing and a miss for strike one. You know, I think Niall came into that inning, the last inning, with low 40s, and he's at 49 right now, so he needed that. Swinging a foul ball for strike two. Martin quickly down 0-2.
And I don't have the stats in front of me, but I'm going to guess that Niall has been ahead in the count, 75% of the time, or,
Yeah, he's really gone real deep in the count. He's generally been ahead, which is a good sign. Comes the pitch. Ball in the dirt. And, Andy, you'd mentioned it before, most of the issues we've had have been with 2 outs, and that's kind of a blessing and a curse. It takes 1 out to get out of it, too.
Right.
So Niall's done a great job on the mound tonight for the Riders, making his last pitching appearance here at Roosevelt. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. I should say last home appearance for Niall here at Roosevelt. That brings to the plate for the Lincoln Rail Splitters, Sean Albright, senior. Sean is 1 for 1 with a big double. He hit the gap over in left center field over Jaden. Here's the pitch. Foul ball straight back.
That one startled me a little bit because it ricocheted off one fence and went under the other.
Yeah, the ball must have been wet or something because a lot of spray came off that ball. Not sure why.
Well, I think they're spraying down the balls.
Yeah.
Disinfecting.
I got you. Here comes the pitch. He went around for strike 2. Just a check swing there. Just couldn't quite hold up. Niall reaching for a little chalk. Get his grip here. 0-2 count, 1 out. Pitch just outside. It's a good idea there, 0-2, Andy.
Yeah, I like that. See if you can get them to fish somewhere outside the zone.
He's been calling that too, so see how far that zone is. I think he found it there. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Ball hit the dirt, so we got to throw down to first base, and he's called out. Once again, pretty quick 2 outs here for Niall.
Now batting for Lincoln, number 25.
That brings to the plate for Lincoln, number 25, Mateo Rivas. Mateo's playing first base tonight. He's 1 for 1. He had that bunt, Andy, that kind of surprised us. There's a pitch, the curveball, strike 1. There's that curveball again. Two outs. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. I'm not sure if you fouled that or not. Doesn't matter. Strike 2. 0-2 here. 2 outs. Top of the 4th inning. Riders up 3-0. Niles really settled down here the last inning and 2/3. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Excellent inning there by Alex. We're going to continue our senior spotlight here tonight with number 21, Nick Brandt. Nick will attend the University of Iowa this fall to study psychology. His best baseball memory is his varsity pitching debut against Marshalltown. Nick is grateful for the influence of all the coaches he's had over the years for teaching him the love of the game. Thanks, Nick. Next up is number 22, Holden McFarland. This fall, Holden will attend Michigan Technological University to study mechanical engineering. His best baseball memory is striking out the side against Urbandale last year to end the game. And if you don't know who Urbandale is, they're pretty stout. So Holden is grateful for the influence of his father. Quote, he introduced me to the sport and coached my Little League and USSSA team. Thanks, Holden. I'd like to get to a couple sponsors here again. we can't thank enough the Des Moines Oak Leaf Hockey Club for providing the equipment and the expertise too to bring you these games. And we understand that we've got a lot of viewers from California to Texas that couldn't be here watching loved ones. So
yeah, we appreciate that. So
yeah,
new pitcher on the mound too for Lincoln, number 18. We'll get his name here shortly.
Number 13.
Brody Lamp in the pitch for the Rail Splitters. First pitch, strike one to Will Tyler, excuse me. Will's 1 for 1 tonight with a single. Here comes the pitch. Curveball, strike two. He's working pretty quick too.
Yeah. So far, both Lincoln pitchers that we've seen, they just get right back up there and start throwing.
Comes the pitch. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Ball gets away from the catcher, so Will need to run down to first base, and they make the play. So getting back to the Oak Leafs, they provided the equipment for this and the expertise. So we thank them tremendously for the generosity and bringing you these games.
It's kind of neat, somebody from California, Texas can get on, and I just checked, there's 49 people on, so we thank them for tuning in and putting up with us too.
Yeah, I was going to say they got to put up with us. Jameson Patton at the plate, the freshman third baseman. JP's 1 for 1 tonight, had a nice single up the middle. Looks like we got time here. Not sure why, but JP will step out.
Not sure if it was catcher's equipment or I think something with his glove. So
had some equipment issues already here tonight with the right fielder breaking his glove, and now looks like we're ready to go. Ball one on JP. It's again 3-0 Rough Riders, bottom of the fourth inning. Big first inning, bottom of the first, 3 runs. Swinging a foul ball. Evens count at 1-1 for JP. Kind of a couple missed opportunities for the Riders in the early innings. 1-1 pitch to JP. Curveball, strike two. He's got a good curveball. 1-2 count. Outside, ball two. Yeah, it's kind of a tough pitch to adjust to. It's not, it's not kind of a looping curve. It's more of a slider.
Right.
And you got to be on your toes. 2-2 count to JP. Here comes the pitch. He checked the swing and he did hold up, so that is not strike three. Count goes to full. Little confusion there. JP checked the swing and the ball got away from the catcher, so there might have been a play at first, but he did not go around. So 3-2 count, 1 out. Swing and a miss, strike three. Lamp is coming in here and got the first 2 riders pretty quickly now. 2 outs. Kieran Bailey at the plate for the Rough Riders. Kieran's 0 for 1 tonight. See what he can do here with 2 outs. Third baseman comes in as Kieran bunted last time, and Kieran's got a lot of speed too, so probably a good play there as a lefty to bring the third baseman in. Foul ball, strike one to Kieran. Lamp takes a little time here. 0-1 pitch. Swing, high fly ball, center field. Center fielder's back. Looks like he's got it. Makes the catch for out number 3.
Lincoln with the 1-2-3 innings. We go to the top of 5. 3-0. Go Riders.
So continuing our senior spotlight tonight. We're going to go with number 23, Nick Ryder. This fall, Nick will attend the University of Iowa, majoring in something math and science related, and hopes to be the manager of the Iowa baseball team. We got a couple of players going to Iowa. His base baseball memory is being part of this team for 4 years and being part of such a great environment. Nick is grateful for the influence of his mom and dad, quote, because of all the support they've given me. Number 25, Marley Clark. This fall, Marley will be going to Iowa Central Community College in Fort Dodge and will be playing baseball for the Iowa Central Tritons. His best baseball memory is his first varsity hit. Marley is grateful for the influence of his dad. Quote, he got me into baseball and was always working with me to get better. He also made sure I always kept my head up. Thanks, Marley. Well, we have Niall Foss still on the mound for the Riders.
I was kind of surprised that Lincoln made a pitching change. So soon, I thought Williams was doing a really good job, but I think they had a game plan coming in, and they're executing that game plan.
Yeah, he was. I'm not sure exactly. He was probably mid-50s pitch count, so he wasn't getting up in pitch count at all. So. And Niall is sitting at 59 total pitches, 39 strikes, 20 balls. So he's really turned it around here the last 2 innings. Here comes the pitch. Squares around the bunt, ball outside. Brandon Canny at the plate for the Rail Splitters, senior. Brandon's playing center field tonight. He's 1 for 1. He had a bunt single. Actually, a really good bunt. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1-1. Excuse me, 1-1 is the count. Scoreboard was wrong. Umpire made sure we knew. Appreciate that.
I had it right on line, though.
Andy's always got it right. Ball in the dirt, ball 2. And as our PSA said today, if you're interested in being an official or an umpire, the Iowa High School Athletic Association would be glad to help you. So go online and start your path now. Good for the young kids, too. You see some of these young kids umping some of these weekend tournaments in U-Trip. Outside, ball 2. Ball 3, excuse me. Or Little League.
Yep.
So I don't think it's. Here comes the pitch by Niall. Swinging a foul ball. Makes the count full. I don't think it's any coincidence that our public service announcements were about officials and good sportsmanship at the same time.
Right.
It's a tough job to be an umpire. They do the best they can, and they want the best for all these kids. So 3-2 count here to Brandon Canny. Strike 3 outside corner. Great pitch.
That pitch. That's the 3rd time we've seen that pitch, especially on for the 3rd strike.
Yeah, absolutely. Great pitch. If you could just live there all day, like you said, you're going to get a lot of ground balls to second base or shortstop or whatever. Brandon Chapman at the plate for the Rail Splitters. Brandon's the senior catcher. He's had a walk today. Fouls that one off. Or excuse me, ball 1. 3-0 here. Top of the 5th inning. 1 out. No one on. The 1-0 pitch. Curveball catches the outside corner. There's that curveball again, Andy.
Yep. That one it was up high, but just caught the outside corner.
1-1 pitch. Strike inside corner with plate. Fastball. Brings the count to 1-2. And as a coach, a player, you just want the ump to be consistent, and he's definitely been consistent all night. He's called that. You gotta be ready as a batter.
Yep.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch, just outside. 2-2, 1 out. And you might be able to make adjustments to that fastball out, but that curveball is tough. Comes the pitch. Curveball, foul ball. Good at bat here by Brandon. Pitch kind of fooled him. He stayed back and just fouled it off. Just what you want to do on a tough pitch. 2-2. Looks like we got some issue with the ball here.
Well, I think it was in the dirt or it went off the fence, and the umpire wanted to look at it, and Pendergast kind of tossed it towards the umpire, not thinking about our COVID situation. He can't touch it.
Yeah, new rules. Everyone's adjusting. 2-2 pitch here by Nile. Strike 3. Outside part of the plate.
Yep.
You know, that just shows you how tough that pitch is to hit. He put a good swing on it and just couldn't get there. That brings to the plate number 8, Caden Storm, senior left fielder. Caden's 0 for 2 tonight. 2 outs here, top of the 5th inning. Riders up 3-0. Here's the pitch. First baseman in, squared around the bunt. Ball is high. Once again, if anyone hits a home run tonight, it's a Hertz Donut Dinger. And he's got a little special something, too, if that happens. Squares around the bunt again. Slaps it to second base. No one's covering first. Will's over, and he makes the play. Actually, no, he is safe. Apologize. So there's
They caught Will off. You know, he kind of was charging the bunt, and then, you know, kind of misplayed it, and then there was nobody there, and he was late getting back. And by the time Will got there and able to touch the bag, Lincoln was able to reach safely. So.
We got a substitution here, number 21, Javon Rivera at the plate. This is his first plate appearance tonight. 2 outs, runner on first base. Pickoff move at first and easy. Yeah, you know, he squared around the bunt. I think it caught everyone off guard, so everyone's charging. And no one got over to first base as it kind of chopped to the second baseman. So tough play. See if we can get around it here. Ball 1 low to Rivera. Rivera's hitting 188 for the season. Niles' next pitch will be his 75th pitch. 47 strikes, 27 balls. Here comes the pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 1, evens count at 1-1. Not a lot of running tonight, Andy.
No, I think it's just out of respect of the catchers. You know, they know each other through the years, and just showing that respect of the arms that are behind the plate.
Pickoff move to first base, catch him leaning. Now he's in a rundown. Will throws it to Will, and the runner is out. We're going to call that a pickoff play.
7th inning stretch in the bottom of 5. Let's go Riders.
Well, we're going to continue here with our senior spotlight. Jaden Singleton, number 26. This fall, Jaden will attend DMAC to study business or architecture and play baseball for the DMAC Bears. Jaden's favorite baseball memory is when he pulled a home run at Lincoln, team we're playing tonight, and it went a long way. Jaden is grateful for the influence of his parents and family. Quote, "They've pushed me to be a better person and athlete." Thanks, Jaden. Number 27, Reese Jones. After high school, Reese plans to join local 106 Carpenters Union as an apprentice and attend trade school. His best baseball memories, his first high school hit, was a 3 RBI double. Reese is grateful for the influence of his dad. Quote, "He is so supportive and has taught me most of the things I know about baseball and carpentry." Thanks, Reese. You know, Andy, people watch senior night. We got 17 seniors on this team, and I'm, to get 17 seniors on a team, you got to be doing something right as a coach to keep these kids in the game and keep them interested. And Coach Miller's done a great job over the years.
Yeah, and just time and time again, year in, year out, you know, just the success that he's brought to the program, and the pride and those things that he has for the program.
And
Doesn't go unnoticed.
and I will say I did a count. So out of 17 seniors, 11 of them are going to play at the next level, either D1, JUCO, or other college choices. But that's a lot of kids going to play at the next level, continuing their baseball career. So congratulations to Coach Miller. That's a feather in his cap, and what a great group of seniors this year.
Well, and I counted the number of seniors on Lincoln, and they have 11, which is amazing to have that many that just stay out. Because when you have more than 9, somebody's not playing every day.
Yep,
exactly. And so just to stay out and be part of that team and part of the community is great.
First pitch here to Will Armstrong. Strike one. Will is 1 for 2 today, had a double. Comes the pitch. Curveball, fouled off. Quickly down 0-2. And the future's bright here for Roosevelt. Got a great group of juniors, and sophomores were undefeated this year, and freshman team is doing pretty well as well. So coach has got a lot to work with here in the next 3 years. And we got a huge freshman class next year. That'll be coming in. So here comes the pitch. Ball 1 in the dirt. Makes the count 1-2. No one out. Here comes the pitch. Line drive, center field, base hit. Nice hit there by Will.
Armstrong lays one out in left field, base hit. Nice job.
That brings to the plate number 5, Alex Pendergast. AP's 0 for 1 today. Was hit by pitch. Had a called third strike, kind of on the outside corner. That, like we've said all game, has been called a strike. We'll see if Riders can get something going here. We haven't really threatened too much here the last couple innings, and after scoring 3 in the bottom of the first. Foul ball down the third baseline. We got Will Armstrong on first base, and he's got 14 stolen bases this year, so that's tied with the team lead. So we got some speed there if Coach Miller decides to maybe take a chance here. 0-1. Comes the pitch. Just missed low. Ball 1. I'd say that's probably right on the edge of the zone there. 1-1. Nobody out. Runner goes. Curveball, ball 2. And Will take second base without a throw.
Yeah, well, I got so far inside in the dirt, I don't think the catcher even had an opportunity to be able to set his feet, so they just gave him second.
So 2-1 here. High fly ball, center field. Center fielder's under it. Makes the catch. Armstrong's got to hold up at second base. That was a hard hit, just right at him. Brings to the plate number 3, Niall Foss. Niall's had 75 total pitches at this point on the mound. Niall's 1 for 1. He had a double and a walk. Good day at the plate here for Niall, helping himself out. Curveball. Ball low. Once again, we have 1-0 count here, 1 out. Armstrong at second base. Comes the pitch. Swing and foul ball. Evens count at 1-1. I think Brody's got his COVID mullet going. Looks good out there. Looks really good. I like it. Here comes the pitch. Ball low. Brings the count to 2-1. I think he's having a little footing issue there on the mound. Do a little maintenance. Now can help himself out here. Ball high. Brings the count 3-1. What do you think, Andy? Green light here all day long?
Oh, yeah. Had to give him green light. If it's your pitch, you're swinging.
Absolutely. 3-1, 1 out. Runner at second base. Here comes the pitch. High fly ball, center field. That's going to be trouble.
It's carrying.
It hits the fence. Will had to hold up a little bit. Makes a hard turn at third base, but holds up at third base, and Niles in for a double. Once again, that ball carrying again, Andy.
Yeah, that just got up kind of in the jet stream and just kept carrying and just hit, right below the scoreboard out there. But that also had to hold up Will because he didn't know if he was going to catch it or not. I mean, the center fielder got over there quick.
Now batting for Roosevelt, number 7, Sam.
Yeah, he was kind of in no man's land there. Had to make the right play. You got a 3-0 lead. You got to be conservative. Sam Nicolino at the plate for the Rough Riders. Takes strike 1, curveball.
Well, one thing about this field too is there's no warning track out there, and so it doesn't. The outfielders have to communicate about the fence, and so once you get kind of close, you're wondering if that fence is there or if it's not. So if there's no communication out there, you kind of hesitate too. So
ball 1 there to Sam. Brings the count to 1-1. 1 out. Runner second and third. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball to foul ball down the third baseline. Nice to see that catch the bag, but it did not. Nicolino swinging a hot bat here recently for the Rough Riders. DHing tonight. It was a 1-2 pitch. Curveball, ground ball to second base. Should score a runner. Actually goes by the shortstop. He's going to score 2 runs here. Sam holds up at first base. He didn't really even touch that ball, Andy.
no.
Nice hit, Sam.
The ball,
And it didn't take a wicked hop. I mean, it came up, but went right to his left side. I don't know, maybe the runner got in a little bit of a way of his sight line. But
well, I'm going to give Sam a hit there. It really didn't touch him. It's a two RBI single there for Sam Nicolino with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Hayden Brown at the plate. Sam takes off for second base. Throw is high. He's in safe. Man, he's got a gun behind the plate.
yeah,
So ball 1 to Aiden. Nicolino takes second on a stolen base. Here comes the pitch. Strike low.
I think if that pitch was more on the inside, I think we would have been caught, I think we would have got caught stealing, but got to the outside and the catcher was kind of off balance.
Swinging a foul ball. Yeah, Chapman, he's got a quick release. When I first saw Nicolino down the line, I'm thinking, man, he's going to get there easily. But he was on his knees and threw a strike down there. Just a little high, but he's got a gun. 1-2 now to Aiden. Swing, base hit, left field. Nicolino's rounding hard. He's going to send him. Shortstop really wasn't ready. The catcher throws it on the second base to try to get him. Gets an extra base. He's safe.
Nicolino with the wheels, Aiden Brown with the hit.
Well, we're getting a little closer to my magic number. I said it before the game. If you can get to 7, I think that's, first team to 7 to win. We're at 6. So
Jaden Singleton.
Brings to the plate Jaden Singleton here, senior. Jaden's 0 for 1 with a walk tonight. Here comes the pitch. Strike 1 outside. That's why, as a player, you want that runner to turn hard on third base because it makes them think. And, sometimes you send him, and he did. The shortstop turned around, fully expecting strike 2 there by Jaden. Fully expecting the runner to hold at second. Hesitated just a little bit, made the throw, and that allowed Aiden to get to second base. Good hustle play by Aiden. We've seen it from Aiden before.
Yep.
So 0-2 count here to Jaden Singleton. Ball in the dirt. Runner holds. Ball one. So kind of a double whammy there for Lincoln. Scored the run and gave up an extra base there. 1-2, 1 out still. 3 runs plated here. Base hit down the left field line. Let's see what he does here with Aiden. Aiden's coming in to score. Jaden here with stand-up double. Let's hope that gets Jaden going.
Yeah. It's the right time to get hot. You know, we've always said that when we were coaching. You know, you want to be at the end of the year, you want to be playing your best baseball, and right now that's what we're looking at is we're looking really good, and hopefully we're playing our best at the right time and peaking.
Well, it looks like we have a pitching change for the Rails. Brody Lamp coming out of the game. So right now it's 7-0 Rough Riders. Still bottom of the fifth, 1 out here. We got Jaden Singleton on second base. We'll see who the the Rail Splitters bring in the pitch. This will be a good time to talk about our sponsors. Hertz Donuts, the Hertz Donut Dingers, Price Chopper on Ingersoll, Ace Hardware, Parish Law Firm, ADIO Chiropractic, Brick Gentry Law Firm, the Isorettes Drill and Drum Corps, Paragon IT Professionals, UBS, CERN Calcium Company, Larry's Window Service, Betcher's Landscape, Engel and Meharry PLC, Raccoon Valley Little League, DMOS, Des Moines Osteopathic Surgeons, I believe, Ryan Companies, and Structured Supply Minnesota Cabinets. I'd also like to give a shout out to Joe Mahoney here. He's been the volunteer writer, baseball photographer, and he's taken photos all season long of these Rough Riders, including senior night. I'm sure those photos have been sent to the family. So thank you, Joe. We appreciate your help. Well, we have a pitching change here for Lincoln. We have number 1, Nico Luna, is on the plate. Or, excuse me, on the mound for the Rail Splitters. Kind of a game reset here. We have Will Tyler up at the plate. We have 1 out, Jaden Singleton on second base. Riders have already plated 4 runs this inning. Here comes the pitch, ball 1 in the dirt. See what Luna can do here. Got to feel good for Jaden to get that double. Here comes the pitch. High fly ball. Right center field. Right fielder's over. He's making the call. Makes the catch. Jaden fakes the tag up. Forces the throw to third.
Nice catch out there in the sun. Nice job. 2 away.
Yeah, good work by the right fielder making the catch, and then Jaden
For the Rough
taking the
Riders,
hard
number
3 steps,
20.
making it look just to draw the throw, see if it comes wild. If it goes past the third baseman, then you take the base. So
2 outs here for Jamison Patton. JP's 1 for 2 today with a single. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Well, Andy, we're at your magic number. 7 runs.
that's right.
And we were the first to get there.
Now we'll see if it holds true.
Jaden's going to third base. Curveball. JP hits it to second base, makes the play at first for an out.
Riders lead 1, but score 4. We go to the top of 6. Let's go Riders.
So game reset here. Riders plate 4 in the bottom of the fifth. Take a 7-0 lead. Lincoln's going to send up their number 2 hitter to the plate, Javon Rivera. And we still have Niall Foss on the mound for the Rough Riders. And on your screen, you can see a team, the senior class photo for for the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Once again, 17 seniors on this team, all of whom have contributed to this program over the years. And
which is neat to see. You know, and they've done a nice job of just, you know, being together, and I know for us, getting to know them just by the way they play, and the quality of men that they're going to be on and off the field. So just paying a little tribute to them. Last time they might dress up in a Roosevelt baseball uniform here at home. So doing a little something special for them, since they've gotten so much kind of taken away with this whole COVID thing. So good deal that they can get back out on the field and at least finish this off.
Yeah, even just a short season. And I know it's not perfect, but I'm sure these boys appreciate it. And they'll have their memories of their senior year. Let's keep it going too.
Yep, absolutely.
I mean, let's just keep playing. So Niles, 75 pitches, 48 strikes, 27 balls. So he's really kind of flipped that ratio like we were talking about in the second inning. Throwing a shutout here tonight. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. Swing and a miss, strike one. It's a good spot for Nile. Nibbling the outside part of the plate. 1-1. Ground ball, shortstop. Just gets by Will. Good play, good effort, good hit.
Rivera in the gap, nice hit.
That brings to the plate number 1, Nico Luna.
Number 1, Nico Luna.
Nico's pitching for the Rail Splitters at this point. He's 1 for 2 today with a double. The left field. Short lead at first base. Pitch, strike one outside. Fastball. Once again, seen that pitch called a strike all night. 0-1 pitch. Curveball outside. Ball one. So one of the rare times the Rails have gotten their leadoff batter on. Usually it's been with 1 or 2 outs. One pitch, ball in the dirt, throw behind the runner at first base. He's safe. Good stop there by Alex. Keep the runner at first base. So that's ball 2, 2-1. Nobody out. Rivera at first base for the Rails. Strike 2. Inside part of the plate. Getting that low call all night.
Yeah.
Two pitch. Good idea there. Just a little low. Ball gets away from AP, but the runner holds at first base. Brings the count full here. You know, the runner's really not even threatening a steal at this point in time. He could probably fall back to first base. 3-2 pitch here. Timeout called at the plate. It's taking a little long to get the signals out to Nile. Sometimes that happens. Comes the pitch. Curveball. didn't get the call that time. He's seen that call a lot for ball 4. I think even the batter was surprised that wasn't called a strike. Here we go with.
Yeah, he just missed high, and I think the previous inning, he did get that call. This one he didn't. So
Cooper King at the plate for the Rail Splitters. We have first and second, nobody out. Cooper is 0 for 1 today, had a walk. Foul ball. Strike 1. So top of the 6th here, Niles at 85 pitches. We'll see what Coach Miller has in mind. We don't have any outs here at this point, so innings long way from being over. Ball inside. Evens count at 1-1. Tyler was playing in a little bit, first base, playing in front of the runner, and now he's backed up behind. Armstrong holding the runner at second base. Jaden Morris playing in the hole at second base. Here's the pitch. Ball low.
yeah, I think on the first pitch there, Will was just testing to see if there would be a bunt play on, and once they noticed that found out what was going to happen with the first pitch strike, moving back and play it straight up.
Yeah, 2-1 here. Comes the pitch. Ball 3 outside. Well, now I think, like you said, you've got no one out here. You got 3-1 count. See what happens and maybe get the bases loaded with no one out. Three-one count, no one out. Runner at first and second for the Rail Splitters. Cooper King at the plate. Here's the pitch. Ball 4, low. So that I think it's the bases loaded here with no one out and a visit from Coach.
Yeah, Coach Tony Biancalana, coming out, just kind of give him a pause, give him a little time to think, recompose himself, and then see if we can't work ourselves out. I think right now you're still trying to play for outs. You got your 7-run lead. Maybe you can get a double play, give up 1. Little things like that. But what we got to be able to do is Niles got to be able to find the strike zone.
Well, Reese Martin comes to the plate for the Rail Splitters. Reese is 0 for 2 today, to fly out and a strikeout swinging. The recipe for getting out of bases loaded jam with no outs is either a pop fly or a strikeout. So let's see if we can get part 1 of 3 of our plan here in order here. So bases loaded, no one out. Ground ball up the middle, should be 2. Makes and overthrows the first baseman. So 2 runners will score on that play. Actually, not sure what's happening here. He's sending. They're checking to see if there was some interference there by some of the Lincoln players over by the dugout. So they're talking. There's a ground ball up the middle. Niall actually tipped it off his glove, and I think Will actually got the ball. And then there was kind of a mix-up at second base, and Will stepped on second for the out. So there's at least 1 out. But I think they might send the runner back to third base, which is a big break for the Rough Riders, which they are. So the runner will go back to third base. The runner at second base was out.
Yeah, and then the second run does not score. He goes back to third because the ball went in the dugout, but it went off a Lincoln player. Lincoln player went off him, it went to win in the dugout, is what they're saying. So.
Thank you for letting us get all that sorted out for you. That brings to the plate Sean Albright. Sean is a senior here. He's the DH, 1 for 2 with a double. Runners at first and third here, 1 out. So big break there for the Rough Riders. Saved a run. Here comes the pitch. Strike 1. Good pitch there by Nile. Once again, runner's really not even threatening stealing second base. You know, Niles just got to focus on the batter here. Let's turn 2 and get out of here. Ground ball, turn 2 and get out of here. And honestly, if that ball didn't hit his glove, I think we would have had 2 there.
Right, yep.
Just slowed the ball down just a little bit. 0-1 pitch. Strike on the outside part of the corner. Or outside part of the plate, excuse me. Albright down quickly, 0-2. 1 out. Comes the pitch. Curveball, foul. We'll do it again. Runner went on the pitch. Which is exactly what I would have done.
Yep. Maybe we can get a strikeout, throw him out.
Exactly.
Get that outside corner. And
well, AP's going to be ready this time, I'm sure. Pickoff play at first base. He's in safe. Once again, 0-2 count here, 1 out. Runner at first and first and third. Albright at the plate for the Rails. 7-1 lead by the for the Rough Riders. Ball outside. Evens count 2-2. Excuse me. 1-2. 1 out. Always watch Andy's pitch balls and strikes online. He's always right.
sometimes I give up the inning, though. But
yeah. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Excellent pitch on the outside part of the plate there. Another one that'll make you smile. So after bases loaded, no one out, we have runner at first and third, 2 outs. That brings Mateo Rivas to the plate. Rivas is 1 for 2 today at a bunt single. Curveball, a little high for ball 1. You know, I don't think you'll see the Rails try to run here. They need base runners. They're down 6 runs. Well, they might with 2 outs. Who knows? 1-0 count. Comes the pitch, strike 2. Evens count at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Curveball. Foul ball might be in play. JP's over. Calling for it. Makes a great play over by the dugout for the 3rd out. Good play there by JP. Ball was fouled high, and he ran over and he found the fence like you're supposed to do and made a great catch.
yeah, so, you know, bases loaded, no outs, and only give up 1. That's a big inning. To get out of that jam.
Yeah, and we caught a little bit of a break there with the overthrow at first base, but, you know, that's what you need to, that's what happens. So kind of a game recap here. Bottom of the 6th, Rough Riders lead 7-1. Riders have 7 runs on 10 hits, no errors, 4 left on base. Lincoln has 1 run on 7 hits, 1 error, and 6 left on base. And Luna's still on the mound for the Rail Splitters. And Kieran Bailey will be Up at the plate here for the Rough Riders. Kieran's another one I'd like to see get going here, heading into state. Kieran's 0 for 2 today.
Read some of the comments on YouTube. Looks like Aiden's getting some love from Minneapolis. So thanks for tuning in. Thought we'd share that a little bit.
My partner is a Twins fan. Don't hold it against him.
Oh,
Ball 1 in the dirt.
I'm a all Minnesota boy, so yeah.
So Andy and I actually witnessed the longest game in Target Field history last summer. Swing and a miss, strike 1. It was 18 innings, or 17 innings, excuse me. Red Sox and Twins. About this time of year.
Yeah.
Here comes the pitch. Foul ball. 1-2 the count, no one out.
We were contemplating leaving after the 12th and just kept on staying and
Yeah, after a
Mookie
while.
hit a home run and then Kepler hit a home run.
Yeah.
Kind of kept us at the ballpark.
You know, sooner or later you're just way too invested at that point. You got to stay. Curveball outside. Luna's hat flies off on the pitch. I would say it was an interesting ride back to the hotel, too, at 2 in the morning.
Right.
Here comes the pitch. High fly ball in the gap, but it's curling back to the center field. This might be trouble. Oh, good play by the center fielder. It was really tailing away from him, and that ball carried pretty much to the fence, and he called off the left fielder and made the play just like a center fielder's supposed to. The wind's actually blowing out now, Andy.
Yep. Straight out left field. Get one up in the jet stream there, and that's going to find Chamberlain.
Yeah, it didn't seem like that ball was hit hard, but it certainly carried out there. And if it does go out, that'll be our Hertz Donut Dinger. But it did not. Ball 1 here. Will Armstrong's 2 for 3 tonight. Had a double and a single. Swing and a miss. 1-1 to Will. 1 out. Bottom 6. Comes the pitch. Swing and a foul ball. I will also say for the record, when we broadcast games, we're 7-1.
7-1.
7-1. So let's make it 8.
8-1. There was 9 home games.
Okay,
so
so we're 8-1
on our broadcast. Yeah.
when broadcasting. So
We're going for our 9th win.
we're going for number 9. Here comes a 1-2 pitch. Ball low outside to Will. Evens count 2-2. Will's going to Wartburg and Waverly this year. Foul ball off his foot. Will's going to take a little bit of time there to walk that off.
They may invite us back. You never know.
Well, we'll see what the ratings are for this broadcast. We'll see.
Or they might bring the equipment back. They might find 2 new guys.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The complaint line is open. Here comes the pitch. Curveball outside part of the plate, strike 3. Like we've said all night, he's given that call on both sides, so should really be no surprise. Tough pitch to hit. I can see how you're disappointed, but it's been a strike all night. So 2 outs here. AP coming to the plate. AP's 0 for 2. He was hit by pitch in the first inning. Here comes the pitch. Swinging a foul ball off his foot. Ball actually rolled out to the pitcher. So we have 2 foul balls off the front foot here. You always want to hit them off the front foot, never the back foot, Andy. Looks like we might have some action here in the Roosevelt bullpen. Foul ball, strike 2. 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th inning. Riders up 7-1. Comes the 0-2 curveball, swing and a foul ball. Catcher just couldn't hold on to that. So AP still alive here. Umpire's going to take a moment here to brush the plate off. Just make sure he gets that outside corner brushed off too.
That's right.
Comes the pitch. Curveball, line drive, left field. Might be trouble over his head. AP's going round and first, heading to second base for a stand-up double. Same thing happened there, Andy.
Yep.
One hop into the fence. Stand-up double. Nice hit, AP.
Well, that was a kind of a tough one. It's a line drive, and so if you misread that, if you take your first step in, you're in trouble, and that's what the left fielder did. First step went in, and then recognized that thing's still traveling. Went over his head. So.
Number 10, Shea Stickle in the game here to pinch run for AP. Niall Foss at the plate. Niall's 2 for 2 with a double. Actually, 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. Take strike 1. Comes the pitch. Ball inside, just missed. Just missed with that. Shea Stickle is the son of Dr. Stickle, one of our sponsors with ADIO Chiropractic. Here comes the pitch. Ball 2 outside. See if Niall can help himself here. 2 outs here, bottom of the 6th inning. Ball 3 high. 3-1 count here, 2 outs. And 2 outs here. Stickle will be going on contact. Here's the pitch. Strike on the outside part of the plate. Throw it down to second base. Stickle back easily. Runs the count full here. So 3-2, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th inning. Niall Foss at the plate for the Riders. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, drops the ball. But Niall doesn't know it and walks back to the dugout for the 3rd out. Well, this is where it all counts, Andy.
Yep.
Got 3 outs here, and we're heading to the next round. Looks like we might have a pitching change here. Looks
like Will might be going up on the mound.
All right, baseball fans, you know the team with the most
I'm going to wait to confirm. His jersey's all dirty. I can't see the number on the front.
San Francisco Giants.
I think it might be
They got 24 Hall of Famers. Nice job to the San Francisco Giants.
That's Will Armstrong.
Will Armstrong.
Yep.
Yep. So we'll get you some defensive adjustments here.
Every seat at Jacobs Field was sold out every night for 455 baseball games in a row. The Cleveland Indians retired
So
at
JP,
number 455 in honor of their fans.
we'll get the lineup set for you here, and we'll let you know.
Hey, if I'm doing a good job, damn JP Richardson. If I suck, I'm Ron Acuna.
Umpire giving us a little flack here. So defensively for the Rough Riders, we have Will Armstrong on the mound. AP still behind the plate. Will Tyler still at first base. Jaden Williams comes in at second base. Jaden Morris comes in at shortstop. JP still at third base. Kieran Bailey in left field. The staple in center field for the Rough Riders, Jaden Singleton. And Aiden Brown in right field.
Yeah, and Aiden's cousin said that we should keep broadcasting. So Queen Mom Me is the tag there. So thank you, and hopefully we can.
Well, our PayPal account is...
We don't have one.
We don't.
We do this for fun.
Absolutely.
You know, it's been a privilege to be able to come here and get to know these seniors as freshman parents, and watch them play. And and just be part of that program. And it's a privilege to bring these games to you. It's been a lot of fun.
Well, Will comes in the game with a 5-0 record, 16 strikeouts, 4-run ERA, and a 1.43 WHIP. Ball one on the inside part of the plate. We have Bubba Patton in the house, making his stop at the booth. Good to see you, Bubba. Bubba's son, Jameson, is freshman third baseman for the Rough Riders. Comes the 1-0 pitch. Fastball outside part of the plate, strike one. If Will can live there, this game's going to be over. Comes the pitch, swinging a miss foul, or excuse me, swinging a foul ball. 1-2 count. Brandon Canny at the plate for the Rail Splitters. Brandon's 1 for 1. Or excuse me, 1 for 2 tonight. Here comes the pitch. Curveball outside. The first time we've seen that curveball from Will. 2-2 is the count. Probably your best pitch here, Andy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. 2-2 count. Give him the best thing that's what's on.
You got a 6-run lead here. You don't want to give him any momentum. Here comes the pitch. Strike three. Outside part of the plate, caught him looking. I actually called that a strike before it hit the glove because it was going right for where he's been calling it all day. And
Yep.
that's a compliment to the umpire.
Batting for Lincoln, number 22, Brandon Chapman.
So 1 out here, 2 outs away from the victory. Here comes the pitch. Ball outside. Here comes the pitch. Foul ball in play. First baseman's underneath it, makes the call. Will with the catch over on the foul line for the first out in the game. Or excuse me, second out.
Second out, we got 1 left, and then we move on. And then I think either we play the winner of Ankeny Centennial and Natumwa.
Now
Unless
batting
we
for Lincoln,
completely go apart right now.
number
Yeah.
6,
So 2 outs here.
Watcha.
Top of the 7th inning. 1 out away from a Rider victory. Here comes the pitch, strike one, right down the middle. Will's gotten 2 outs on 7 pitches. That's what you want to do here at coming in to close out a game. Here comes the pitch, swinging a foul ball. 0-2, 2 outs,
So we're 1 pitch away.
1 pitch away. Like I said, great crowd here tonight. The outfield is absolutely lined with people, and obviously the stands are as full as they can be with the new rules. It's good to see everyone out here tonight supporting the Rough Riders and these seniors. 0-2 pitch, ball high.
And we have 61 people online, so that's, adds to. And thank you for tuning in.
Absolutely, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. We do our best. So 1 and 2 here, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. Curveball, strike 3. Got him swinging, game over. So a summary of the game here. Riders win 7-1.
That's the ball game.
Riders scored 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors, 5 left on base. Lincoln
Game played by
with
Gordon
1 run,
Brooks.
7 hits, 1 error.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming
6
out
left
tonight
on
and
base.
supporting their ball club
And
and
great
ball
outing.
team.
Great outing by Niall Foss
Hey,
today.
want everybody to be safe tonight.
And Will bringing it in. And one last shout out to all our sponsors, Des Moines Oakley's Hockey Club, Hertz Donuts. Didn't get to use the Hertz Donut Dinger thing tonight, but we'll look for it later. Price Chopper on Ingersoll, Ace Hardware, Parrish Law Firm, ADIO Chiropractic, Brick Gentry Law Firm, Isoretz Drill and Drum Corps, Paragon IT Professionals, UBS, CERN Calcium Company, Larry's Window Service, Betcher Landscapes, Engel and Meharry PC, Raccoon Valley Little League, DMOS, Ryan Companies, Structured Supply, Minnesota Cabinets. So thank you very much for tuning in.
Absolutely, and we couldn't do the broadcast without all the sponsors and support and fundraising and those things. So thank you for taking care of Roosevelt baseball, and hopefully we'll be back. If it's not this year, hopefully next year.
Absolutely, and the season's not over for the Rough Riders, so we'll let you know if somehow we can sneak into the game and get it to you. But we'll keep you posted. Keep an eye on Facebook, Twitter, and the Rider homepage for any updates on who we play and any broadcast. So thank you very much, and we're signing off here. Go Riders.